When I learned that I had been named to receive the Spirit Award, I thought, what is a Spirit Award? But just thinking about the word spirit suddenly brought back all kinds of memories. I first came to Oneonta in the fall of 1969, just a year after the Fine Arts Building opened. Among the documents the college sent me after I signed my contract was a really classy brochure about Suco's fine arts programs. I remember showing it off to friends, thrilled to be joining a faculty that was so proud of its fine arts. When I was also told that the college had no football team and had decided that a new library was more important than a new field house. Well, you can imagine how even before moving to Oneonta, I felt in tune with the spirit of this school. My initial appointment called for me to introduce courses in dramatic criticism. My fellow grad students at the University of Iowa looked at me and said, "You're kidding. They really are going to let you teach dramatic criticism at an undergraduate school?" In those days, even most graduate theater programs had their students go to English departments for those kinds of classes. When I got to campus, people bent over backwards to give me support. My first criticism class was scheduled for spring semester. Since most students had no idea what dramatic criticism was, Fred Miller invited me into one of his classes during the fall semester so that I could give his students a preview. That spirit of collegiality was clearly evident across the department. My colleagues wanted me to succeed. They appointed me to represent them on the faculty library committee. They invited me to sit in on their play rehearsals. And when a directing opportunity rose that first winter, Dr. Elfenbein invited me to direct the college's first black theater production. That spirit was also what Fitzel Hall Coffee Shop was all about, where faculty, administrators, secretaries, and students from across the campus came to share a common space every day. But that spirit defined our department. Theater departments are notorious hotbeds for cliques, backbiting, ego trips. I won't say that didn't happen at Oneonta, but it never gained a foothold. As faculty, each of us had our own specialties, and we respected and relied on each other. I also remember being impressed by the respect and the opportunities given to our students. Productions directed and designed by students bring back some of my fondest memories. Kennedy's Children, No Exit, Comedy of Errors, Angels in America, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf are just a few that come to mind. Students also help choose our plays and work out production budgets every season, and frequently they design the sets, the costumes, and the lighting for faculty-directed productions. But perhaps most important to our internal harmony is that all of our students were expected to become proficient in all aspects of production, including analysis and theater history, so that actors, designers, stage crews, and dramaturgs came to respect each other's work. Most remarkable is the way these students supported each other on campus and have continued to do so in their years after leaving school. None speaks more to that spirit than the Snowflake Group, who have maintained their bond for more than 40 years. So it gives me great pride to know that those who nominated me feel that I somehow represent the spirit of the SUNY Oneonta Theater program that they knew and loved. Thank you for this nomination. Thank you for the award. But I have to say that it was the spirit of the college, the spirit of my department colleagues, and the remarkable spirit of our students that made it possible for me to thrive at Oneonta. Thank you.